Hello everyone, my name is Kankuro King, Puppet Man VTuber, lonely Puppet Man VTuber. Well, let's bring out our first person. Well, what do you guys think? We got a couple of options here. We got Sephiroth from Final Fantasy in his two forms. We got Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony, which is a banned card. And we got Bruvac the something, but in this form he's Eddie the Judge. What would you guys like for me to work on first? Mill? Yeah, Eddie the Judge. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we have here. So we looked up Mill in blue. There's so many cards in Mill blue, but I guess we can refine our search, right? Let's look for cards with... I kind of want some easy mana first. Let's go with cards that have mana symbol, mana value less than or equal to 3. We're going to break down this Commander deck list into 3 parts. I'm going to go with the early game. I'm going to go with the mid game. And I'm going to go with the late game. It's the same as if you were using Magic the Gathering Arena. I like this one right here, Aether Siphon. It's a 3 mana artifact from Aether Drift, which is a set I spent way too much money on. And it allows you to mill an opponent every time you draw a card. It's kind of slow to get off though. Normally a 3 mana cost card in Commander would be a mana rock. It'd be giving you mana, but for this, it gives you card draw. You can pay 2 to give you card draw. With blue, it's really hard to get the max speed stacks. So start your engines, you have to hit your opponent, you have to do damage to them over 4 turns to get to 4 speed. And I don't know if I can get that done with this card. I do like this one. This is from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I actually drafted this guy many months ago when Thunder Junction was still draftable. But whenever I commit a crime, which means if you target an opponent's creature, you get to mill the opponent 3 cards. It only triggers once per turn though, but it's a solid body. It's a 2/4 body. It's not bad. But is it strong enough for Commander? It's bracket 2 Commander, but is it strong enough? I'm not sure. Let's also keep that in the back end. How many blue mill cards are there? Let me see. 60 cards. There's got to be a lot because we're looking at all of the cards that are available for Magic the Gathering. Yeah, let's kind of limit our search a bit. I don't want to look at every single type of card. What are we looking for first? I want creatures first. Whenever a player plays a blue spell, you may pay 1. If you do, target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. This could be good. I like this. Paying 1, so you can play it on turn 1 for 1 mana. You're playing mono blue, so you'll have blue available. And then turn 2, you could use this ability right away. It's a good way to continuously mill people. How much does this cost? 27 cents? That's a steal. All right, Drowner Initiate. Let's go with that. That's our first card. Obviously, crabs are really powerful. I remember I played with Noko and a couple other people a few weeks ago. They had a crab that they used to mill a lot of our stuff. Ruin Crab, is that it? When a land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Riddle Keeper. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. No, that's not going to be great. I played this one in Duskmourn. Scrabbling Skullcrab. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and when you fully unlock a room, target player mills 2 cards. We could go with like an enchantment focus for the deck, but I'm not sure if that'd be viable. It's still a 1 mana card though. I could put a lot of blue enchantments in the deck. I'm not sure if blue enchantments are good for mill. Let's add this anyway. Let's add this to our pile. I could remove it later, but I kind of want to have it in my queue. Yeah, let's get that in there. I'm not gonna play a blue aggro deck. I don't think that's what I'm gonna do for this, especially with Eddie the Judge. Eddie the Judge is a passive miller. I don't want to be the threat on the board. I want to be the little weenie in the back, just waiting for everyone to ignore that I exist. All right. I want to be the guy that passes with one card, maybe mills 1 or 2 cards in the beginning, and then later on just murders people. So I might take Mind Skinner out, but right now it's fine. Not bad. We'll come back to that one later. What else is out there? Not that many mill cards. Not that many 4 to 5 cost mill cards. The mid-range for mill is kind of sparse. So that's good for me. I don't have to search much. Let's take a look. 5 mana. Whenever a source deals damage to Bell Tower Sphinx, that source's controller mills that many cards. Okay. It's also flying. If I can put hexproof on this guy and maybe buff up its toughness somehow, it could be a good wall to stop some attacks. It could make me less prone to dying in this game. Let's try that. Let's try that. Huh. This could be good. I like this one. This lets you generate a blocker. This isn't bad. I'm going to get rid of Mind Skinner. We're not going to play Mind Skinner. This is going to be a defensive deck. We're going with walls. We're going with Stitchers. We're going with Sphinxes. We're not going to go with Mind Skinner. We're not going to really be attacking people. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, this is good. This is just good off the bat. Vidalcan Entrancer. Target player mills 2 cards for 1 mana. Monster cards do we have so far? How many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're looking for some more. Should I move away from mill and look at interaction? Should I look for things that can stop my opponent from going off? In blue, for creatures, I really like going with cards that can be sacrificed to stop the opponent from doing stuff. Malevolent Hermit, I tried running this guy in a previous deck I made. Sacrifice, counter target non-creature spell, unless his controller pays 3 for 1 mana. Is only a 2 mana card. And he turns into Benevolent Geist. Non-creature spells you control can't be countered. If Benevolent Geist would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. This is actually pretty good. I want to run this. It'll make up for the Skinner, the Mind Skinner that I had before. Let's add this guy in there. Okay, I need some more counter guys. Some fancy, let's go with some crazy counters. I'm gonna change this back to type. So we got 10 creatures so far. I'll come back to the creatures later. We have our mill creatures here. That's fine. Let's look for instants. I want to look for counter spells. I want to look for cards that bounce stuff back to the hand. I want to look for ways to stop people from attacking me. Maybe prevent a board wipe. Things of that nature. So a null. What set did that come out in? Oh, it's recent. Have you guys seen this spell before? Edge of Eternity's 46. Wow. Oh, it's an old spell. It's actually a reprint. Why don't people play this? A lot of people play an offer you can't refuse. A lot of my, if you look at EDH-REC, a lot of people on there play offer you can't refuse, but a null lets you counter a target artifact or enchantment spell. Those are usually the scary ones, especially in the colors that we're playing. I'm going to go with a null. I like this one. That's not bad. I like the versatility. Capsize is one of the best bounce spells, but it's so good that it can be unfun to play against sometimes. You know, let's see what we got here. Capsize. Capsize. Buyback 3. You may pay an additional 3 if you cast a spell. If you do, put this card into your hand as it resolves. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. So if you pay 6, it comes back. You can pay for it again and again. That's a really good way to get rid of somebody's commander if they don't have a way to equip it, right? That could be pretty good. It's 3 mana, bounce a card. And it's permanent too. That could be pretty nifty. All right, so we have our instants. Let's go and look at our sorceries. Is this deck going to work? That's the last thing I have to figure out. Is this going to work? Are we going to be able to cook with this? Red players have nothing to complain about. They have one format where they dominate, and that's standard. And they've been dominating it forever. Blue players, we don't have a format, okay? Green got Commander, red got Standard. What format does blue dominate in? Pauper? Is there a format that we actually dominate in where blue is actually a winning color? I guess Standard would be blue too, right? Because red-blue works really well together. Omniscience was really popular in Standard a while ago. Fractured Sanity. Each opponent mills 14 cards. Of course. Of course. Of course we add this. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we add this card? You can cycle it, you could play it back, you could buy back it. We might look for some buyback options. If we add some more cycling cards to our deck, we might look into some sort of buyback recursion. Bring some cards back from the graveyard. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would kill somebody. Maddening Cacophony. Each opponent mills 8 cards if this spell was kicked. Instead, each opponent mills half their library rounded up. That could be a win con. How much for the kicker? 4 mana, so 6 mana, win the game. 6 mana, mill all of my opponents? Yeah. It's been really annoying sometimes with the way Magic works, where all the abilities are based on the exact definition, the exact terminology. So a normal person would look at a card like Startled Awake and see that, oh, he's putting cards from his library into his graveyard. That should be mill. But not how the cards work. The cards specifically look for mill. It's kind of annoying. Oh, wow. Jadur Aristocratic Capital. Target opponent mills half their library rounded down. This would also kill. That's another kill spell. It's also a land. Final Fantasy, wow. That's gonna let me kill even more. Not a lot of good blue draw spells. That's weird. Isn't this supposed to be the draw color? Each player shuffles their hand into their deck. That's way too expensive. 6 mana, get out of here. 6 mana and blue, get out of here. Oh, this could be good. Huddle Up. 2 target players each draw a card. Another player can pay up to 2 of the spell's cost. It's only 1 card though. So it's still only 1 card for 1 mana. That's not great. If you go the Spellslinger route, your draw can come from casting sorceries and instant spells. I'm not really going for the Spellslinger route right now. I'm gonna go for more of just a mill route, just murder route. So we're trying to just stay behind, stay alive as long as possible, not be a threat until we have Maddening Cacophony with our commander. So we're trying to be more protective, if anything. Can't I draw more than 4 cards? Blue, come on. What's going on? 1 with the machine. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost amongst artifacts you control. This could be good. This could be good. We could try to focus with this. What do you guys think about the Avatar set? Any Avatar expansion fans here? I didn't really get a chance to play much with it. I like firebending though. I like the ability. Waterbending is kind of okay. Airbending is super toxic. I don't like airbending at all. Being able to exile a spell and play it again for 2 mana and exiling your opponent's spells whenever you want, it's crazy. Unagi could be good. We're looking for card draw. We're looking for creatures. We're looking for card draw. Unagi could be good. We got a slot for Unagi in our deck. Yeah, we're playing Commander, obviously. You can flash him in whenever, and you can waterbend. He's got waterbending, which is crazy. It taps your opponent's creatures when they target him. And when they draw their second card each turn, you draw 2 cards. Hey, good and green. Thank you, Roddy, for all the help. I'm trying to get back into solo yapping, so I want to keep these streams a little bit shorter and maybe just make cards, maybe make deck lists instead of doing other stuff to make it quick. But thank you so much for coming. And yeah, let me end the stream right here. Have a good one, guys. See you next week, Monday, Tuesday. Bye-bye.